But we were
Uh,
talking, it was sales, right?
yeah, we were talking about how like sales is like the way of life. You feel me? It's the
Yeah.
creed, my nigga. You gotta learn sales to get money. You gotta learn sales to get bitches. Even if you just want a better job, bro. Like if
Hell
you
yeah.
have sales skills, man, like you like close this nigga on a fucking promotion, bro. Close your boss on a promotion, my nigga. Like ain't nothing wrong with a job, but if you not getting paid, like I was looking at the cost of living, or I seen a thread post about like how much you need to make hourly in certain states and
Hmm.
like to actually survive. And like, bro, like you really these days need to be getting paid like 35 to $40 an hour to
Yeah.
survive. You feel me? And I always think this, but I'm like, even if they raise minimum wage to 20, they raise it to 25, you guys are still gonna need two jobs, bro. You're gonna need two jobs. Okay?
Yeah.
Like that's how it is. You gotta step your shit up, man. Not everyone needs to be an entrepreneur, bro. But if you're not striving to, at the very least, improve your value so that you don't have to work at that lower pay rate for the rest of your fucking life, bro. Like you're not like come on, man. Like it's not that hard. I need to stop saying it's not that hard because for some people it's the hardest shit ever, bro. But
Yeah. I mean,
anyways, yeah, like sales skills. I'm gonna just recommend a couple books like Grant Cardone's book, Sell It Resold. Today I was using most of the stuff I was using today when I was doing my sales calls and shit was from the 12 phase sales script. Or yeah. And yeah, I was just using the steps from there. It's actually a really short book. That's the book I recommended to you that was like $1 or some shit. And it's literally like depending on your business, like you might have to, ask different questions or whatever, but it is like a really good process and you might not have to even do all the steps. Like some people are more primed to buy than others. And I feel like one thing that really helps me when I'm doing this is just the fact that my brand is like so decently built that I don't really have to do too much, you feel me? Because you can kind of already see like these are my songs, these are people I've worked with. Like you can check to see like what I'm doing and stuff like that. So it's not super hard. But I feel like even if you don't have like crazy track record, brand builds or nothing like that, you can still use these steps, bro. Like it's not like you might have to work a little bit harder, but it's not like you can't do it. You feel me? I just feel like more people if they take up sales skills, they'll be doing good, bro. Like it's not even just selling beats. Like imagine if you were a fire insurance salesman or something. Like if you were selling insurance or some shit,
mhm.
like or roofing or like you feel me? Like you imagine you were just doing sales, selling cars, bro. Like and you get a commission.
Right.
You get a commission. You feel me? You sell a nigga a Tesla, you get a little commission, you make a couple bands right there in that day, bro. Like it's just a no brainer to me, man. But I mean, we can move on to the next topic for real. I just wanted to like do my shit about sales because like niggas always talk about how they want to make more and shit like that, and I'm just like, all right, so brush up on them sales skills. You feel me? Like, cause that's what's gonna do it. Either brush up on your sales skill or just have more value in your brand capital. And I don't even mean like your business. I feel void. I mean like you as a person.
Mhm.
You need to establish more career capital, as they call it. You feel me? Just
What does
have
that mean,
more.
career capital?
This is a term I learned from watching Shu. He
Mhm.
mentions this a lot. Career capital is the value of you and your brand through basically like time. You feel me? And you can accumulate this by building your name in various ways, building up a mailing list, just building up connections, building up value like your knowledge, your skills, and things like that. You feel me? Those are things that improve on your career capital is basically what I'm understanding from this. And I mean, it's just like it's such a universal concept. I wish I remembered. Let me see if I got notes on career capital. I don't even know how to spell career. I think I do have notes. Nah, I don't have notes on career capital. All right, so I guess I don't have notes on it. Fuck it. It's your value, bro. You feel me? One of the things you like everybody should be working on is just trying to be more valuable, especially in the marketplace, man. I know it's easy to find yourself like just being stagnant especially when you work like a regular 9 to 5. But like even in that 9 to 5, like you should be looking for ways to move up the ladder.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I agree. Just being able to sell yourself, like everybody has their own thing, and it's about how you present it. If people have a
absolutely,
need for it, or fulfill that need, and like you said,
yeah, without a
yeah.
doubt, bro. We can move on to parasocial relationships and how they affect society. This one kind of hit because I was like, yo, I do be feeling like I do be feeling like sometimes I have these parasocial relationships with like certain content creators and shit that I
Hmm.
watch. Like especially in the Twitch space, because you spend so much time like watching a Twitch stream, like you really do be feeling like you know the person, bro. Like there's been times where I'll watch a streamer like Eris, and like it'd be like you'd be like, damn, like I feel like if I met this dude, like we'd be really be able to crack some jokes and shit. like
Right.
it'd be like a good ass time, bro.
Hmm.
You'd be feeling like you got a real relationship with a nigga, and they don't even know you exist, bro.
Don't
Except
even
for when
know.
you drop a sub or some shit. Did you have some shit to say about like parasocial relationships and how they
Hell
affect
yeah. I
for
think that
sure, bro? Because I definitely want to like get into that.
yeah, parasocial relationships is crazy because even on a level like a smaller level, you can kind of feel it with other people. Like I have people, I rap, I make music, and then like I don't know, I have people DMing me, and it'll be like I don't know, kind of weird, and it kind of makes me feel for like actual celebrities or people with real names because it's like on a smaller level, it's like you'll have people that like hit you up or kind of like I don't want to say harass you, but like I don't know, just be kind of weird being online because there are people out there who have all the time in the day to like watch somebody's page all day or like are just that bored enough or maybe they don't really have a life and then they can feed into all this shit online that's like not helping them be productive in real life. I feel like that's part of it, but then the general thing is like you just kind of seeing somebody online, like you said, that like you might be interested in some shit they are producing. So you're like, you build a relationship with them because you're watching them in real time do some shit that you're fucking with. So I don't think that's such a bad thing. Like I have artists that I support and like I fuck with real heavy and that everybody knows I fuck with them. I don't think it's an unhealthy relationship. I think it gets unhealthy when it's like you're so fixated on these people's personal lives and what they have going. I think that's when it gets weird, and
You
that's
ever
when
have
it gets,
like you ever have like people overstep? Because I feel like even I've run into this where like people
yeah,
will say some shit and you're just like shut the fuck up,
yeah.
like straight
I've
up,
had
you're just
people
like shut
like what the main thing for me is when people act like you don't have a life outside of like them. It's the weirdest thing. It's like you think nigga because we're having this conversation on Instagram right now for like 10 minutes that like I'm gonna
mm-hmm.
have the time all the to respond to you. Like I don't know, it just be crazy. People expect like a level of communication from you that's unrealistic, especially with just life and then you not knowing them. Like
Yeah, it's
that's why I
understandable.
say,
I feel like a lot of fans are that kind of way. Like and it's not like even necessarily out of bad intentions. Like they kind of just want to like know you a little bit more.
yeah, which is normal.
Um, I've had people, do shit like that, and I'm just like, a lot of times I'm really straight up, and people think I'm mad at them, but I'm just like, yo,
Mhm.
I'm just trying to live my life. Like, leave me the
Yeah,
fuck alone. I can't think of any specific instances because I feel like as I've grown as a creator, I just feel like a lot of people think they fucking know who I am and know me, and I've never like been in the same fucking room as me, and I'm just like, bro, get out of my face.
right.
Especially
Yeah,
when I make moves, like especially when I do moves that are like not like what people want,
expect. Oh,
like not posting and shit like that. Like
hell
people
yeah,
people are like, but bro, this shit is so fire. Like, bro, I fuck with this, and I'm like, but bro, I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, social media is cooked.
facts.
like, like you just be like, bro, leave me alone.
Nah, really, exactly what you just said is how
I'm
I
not,
feel.
I'm not your man's like that. And the longer niggas have known you, and don't get me wrong, because it's like the internet is a really powerful tool, right? Like this shit connects us with people who we would have never ever met like 50 years ago,
Facts.
right? So I'm not gonna have it twisted like I don't fuck with anybody on the internet or nothing like that. Like it's just that it's just like give me some space, bro.
Yeah, facts. It get
But
kind of weird. It get kind of weird.
it
I
is
think,
like, I feel like it is a crazy effect on society, bro.
yeah,
Because we are, I mean, like most people, like a lot of, I mean, everyone basically has more media exposure than me at this point.
yeah, exactly. Which is why I understand people not trying to put themselves like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I can understand when people say they don't want to they don't want to do too much. I do believe that because there's like a lot of like you just explained, social media is so crazy now that it's like people will try to look at every single detail of every single thing and it's like kind of disturbing. So for people that have kind of like came out of any type of like music scene or any type of like influencer role or any type of exposure like that, I can understand how it could be like
There's
weird,
also
bro.
like, I feel like there's also like this expectation. You feel me? Like you're kind of expected to, in a way, like just deal with the fact like you chose to be a public figure slash public
Exactly.
entity, but so you kind of have to just deal with what comes with having like
I
extra.
agree with that, but then like I kind of disagree because I feel
Of
like
course, I don't agree with it. I just know that that's what people. That's
yeah,
like
yeah, no, no, I know what you're saying. Yeah, that's what the general thing is, and that's why I'm like when people say that shit, I'm just like that's what you think, but I think life is not that black and white, bro. Everybody, like, I don't think everything's just that black and white. I believe you could benefit from the exposure, but still be able to keep a part of yourself that you don't want. Like, some things people just don't want to share with the world, and
it's
that's
like
normal.
it's like a double life, right?
Yeah,
You feel me?
exactly.
Like Hannah Montana, my nigga. Like
Type shit.
you feel me? But I mean, yeah, like shit. It's like it kind of comes with the territory. Like
Yeah, it
niggas
does.
just,
I feel
I
like
feel
you
like it
gotta
gets
balance it.
overboard. Like the more like influence you get, I feel like the worse it gets too, bro.
Yeah.
Like the
That's why I
more
feel like you gotta be
influential,
able to balance that shit, bro. Like, at a certain point, I feel like once niggas get to a certain point, you cannot like you have to be able to like withdraw and then come back and I don't want to say like on some real strategic shit, but just on some like give things time to breathe so that you not constantly being like bombarded with like all the attention of being exposed all the time. And I think that's
absolutely.
just the natural thing in life. Like, why would you always want to be out there? It's just like you don't always want to be hidden either. There's times for it. And I feel like a real masterful person is somebody who knows who they are, right? And is able to see, okay, this is my brand X, Y, and Z. How do I want more of my shit to go? And if this is what I'm trying to portray to the world, like I have to have times where it's like I'm out there, and then I have to have times where I'm not, so that it's not like I just explained, overwhelming. So I don't know. That's how
Yeah,
I would go about
absolutely.
it personally. Like it might not work for everybody.
Honestly, I be thinking about shit like that. Like, and I even tweeted like I think yesterday maybe like I'm starting to realize like I'm never gonna be like a producer who's taking up the spotlight because I don't.
Mm,
Also, like with spotlight comes expectations,
facts.
especially in the style field. Like people are gonna expect you to do one thing.
Mm,
I feel like especially for musicians, like they're gonna expect you to drop the same type of music, and I'm like I don't want to drop the same type of music, and if it means I won't be like in the spotlight,
then you
it's
good with
fine.
that,
Like I
right?
don't need to be in the spotlight. I want to do my thing. I want to work on my music. I want to be able to drop whenever I want.
Mm,
Um, work with the people I please, but I also want to make good money, bro.
fuck yeah.
That's kind of like the mentality I'm approaching my music with.
Yeah, I
Like people
respect.
get caught up in the wrong metrics. I feel like these days.
Yeah, that's why I say you have to know yourself, bro. Because I can respect what you're saying, and I can totally understand the perspective you're coming from. Because for me, it's like I am putting myself in the spotlight, but I have something that is like it makes sense to put in the spotlight, and that I can keep going in that sense. But at the same time, like I just explained, it's really about when to put the spotlight on that shit and then when to dial back a little bit because you can't give people too much or they're always going to like you don't get I don't want to say you're not as valuable to people, but I think that's just a basic human thing. If I see your ass every day, like I'm gonna get used to you. But if I don't see you as much, then like it leaves room for me to wonder about you or to be like, damn, I wonder what they're up to But
Yeah.
because this person has a track record of giving you good shit, like if I'm making good music and I have a track record of consistently giving my fans good music, it's like when I'm quiet, they know, oh, he cooking. Like it's ain't we don't even have to worry about him. Like we wondering what he's doing, but we know when he puts some shit out, it's gonna be crazy. And I feel like, yeah, that's why I can respect where you're coming from too, because you're not really trying to be in the spotlight and you're trying to do your own thing. So it's like I feel like both of what we both just explained is like essentially like we gonna do what the fuck we want to do, and we're not gonna let that shit like cloud how we go about what we're doing because we know ourselves and we know what we're trying to execute. Like I said, it's all about knowing yourself. If you don't know your shit, bro, like you have to reevaluate, and that's what I've been doing a lot of lately. You really have to like know what the fuck you're in this shit for, bro. Cause I feel like when you don't know, nothing's gonna work, bro. Like a
Yeah.
nigga could make the most simple music, bro, and y'all could be
Hmm.
like, "Oh, this motherfucker is trash." But that
Facts.
nigga knows where he's at so well with himself that it's like you look
You
at it,
can't
like he
say
getting
nothing.
millions of streams, all
You
types.
can't say shit. Facts.
Yeah,
Nah, definitely. To that point. I mean, that's all I really got to say about that. But parasocial relationships, like, don't get it twisted, bro. Like, you're weird. Like, it's weird.
yeah, you're weird, nigga. That shit
Like,
weird
this
as
shit is
hell.
kind of weird. But also, like, I think we all have some parasocial relationships.
Yeah, I feel like it's only weird when it gets
Like, personal.
unhealthy, bro. Yeah,
Like,
when it gets
if it,
personal,
it's
like
only weird when it gets weird,
you
right?
don't know that nigga, bro.
Like you're doing weird stalker shit or
Yeah.
like just asking shit that you
Bro,
shouldn't be
stalker
asking a
shit.
nigga you don't know. Like, why are you asking this man this question? Like you don't know him, and even if you knew him, like, would you really even want to know?
Bro, it'd be weird shit. I had a nigga one time, bro.
Sometimes, nah. Go ahead.
I had a like, what is it? I was talking to this dude and he was like about music. I remember like it was a regular conversation though, like just about artists that we listen to. And then I hadn't hit the nigga back cause life. And then I remember I hit him back and the nigga was like, "Oh yeah, nah, it's cool. Like we make time for the things we care about." And I was like, "Nigga, I don't fucking know
Yeah,
you. Fuck you mean? I
I
don't care."
mean he's right, but he's right, but like,
No, he's right. He's right, but I don't care about. Oh, you're right. Double time, nigga. Why? I don't have to care. Like, not like
absolutely.
that, but you know what I mean. Like, I
I would
don't
have
know
been
you.
like, "Yep, that's
I
funny as
don't know
hell."
you, and that come off weird because it's like the fuck, nigga. And this is a grown man, so it's double weird, bro. That's why I be saying when this
The dude,
parasocial
dudes
shit
these
is
days,
weird.
bro, these dudes, son, I'm telling you, these dudes be like, it'd be weird, bro. Like,
Yo,
they'd be like emotionally invested. I'm like, how are you emotionally
in
invested?
another man, like another grown ass
It's,
man. I don't
and you
know.
ain't, and it's not even that. Like, it's a grown ass man on Instagram or TikTok. No, they go like, what on Twitch? On Twitch, bro? I feel like Twitch is like peak this type of behavior too, bro.
Nah,
Because the chat,
bad.
and that's kind of what I was like hinting at earlier.
Well,
Like
actually,
you ever just be watching the Twitch chat? Like I don't watch Twitch
I don't
that
like.
often anymore,
Yeah.
but sometimes I'll just be looking at the chat, and I'm just like, what is up with these people, bro? Most of the time, bro, I really turn off the chat, and like sometimes, and this is like old behavior for me because I don't watch
Yeah.
Twitch streams anymore. But like when I used to watch Twitch streams, like I would just turn off the chat. Like it's entertainment. I respect it. And like I'm telling you right now, I've watched these Twitch streamers before. Like I throw them on. Like I used to throw Twitch on like when I made music type shit. But
Mm-hmm.
now I'm just like I can't focus with the Twitch streamer in the background trying to make
Bro,
music. This is
bad.
why I used to never get shit done because I used to throw shit on in the background, right? And it was always the most entertaining shit, bro.
Entertaining facts.
So I
Yo,
just
that's
was like,
crazy that you just said that because, bro, I recently just started doing that. Like, when I lock in into some music, I don't get how niggas play movies and make music. I just started thinking about that because remember that used to be like a little trend, bro.
I
Because
was
I,
throw I was like low key thinking about trying like maybe throwing on some visuals again when I make beats. I'm like
yeah, just mute if it has sound, just mute it. I was thinking about the same shit.
I'm like I'm like so singly focused. Like I don't want to do any more
That's
multitasking, bro. It takes away from my
fact.
focus. And I'm
It
just like
do,
I don't
bro.
want to
Because
do
I
any
noticed when I was
multitasking.
just straight locked in on the music, bro. I'm making these songs. It's fun. Like I'm really, I don't know, bro. I could go deep with the music shit because I have my own take on that shit. But yeah, I
Nah,
agree.
but you should though, because it's like multitasking is really not the way to go, bro. Like
It's
I've been
not,
reading a
bro.
lot of books about like focus and like sales and
Bro,
shit like
facts.
that, and like every like book is like you need to have a singular focus on a
Mm-hmm.
task, and you need to get that task done and then switch to another task and have a singular focus, bro. So
Even,
now, like, and
yeah.
this lesson has been getting like put into my head over and over the course of
Gotcha.
like literally the last year or two. So now I just don't do anything while doing anything at the same time. Like I'll still leave my TV on, but I swear to God, bro, like this shit is just a blank screen. like
Mm-hmm.
like I keep it shit minimal, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I try not to do too many things at the same time. And I try not to even use too many of my fucking monitors at the same time.
Nah,
Because you can get
real.
caught up. Like if you have like a dual screen, 3 screen setup, you're like, yeah, I gotta put this window over here and this window over here, and I gotta have Discord open. Like, no, just close all that shit, bro.
Nah,
Close
real.
everything, bro. Like I can't. As a matter of fact, I'm about to close Discord right now. I'm closing all
I'm
messages.
crying, man.
I'm closing all this fucking shit, bro. Because I'm shooting a podcast, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I do got the second screen for the notes, but like for real, singular focus, my nigga. That's the way to go.
That's why, and I'm glad you brought that shit up, bro. Man, when I tell you, I know niggas that say they want, like, I don't know if I said this one of these episodes. I'm pretty sure I do. Everybody say they want to do some shit, and then it's like when it comes time to do it, it's like, are you really doing it? I peeped that, and I only said that because once I really started locking in with the music, I'm like, bro, I'm getting better, but it's like not only am I having fun, but it's like I'm keeping my focus on this one thing. Like there's no other tabs open. I'm not on YouTube. I'm not doing other shit. Like
Yeah, bro. Like yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Like even if I smoke and like I notice nowadays like I won't even feel the need to smoke if I make music. Like sometimes I might, but it's like
I
I just
haven't,
like doing
bro.
it so
I
much.
haven't even smoked in like I don't even remember the last time I smoked. Like maybe it was it was probably a month or two ago.
Hell
Like
yeah.
maybe even 2 months ago or three.
Nah, that's
Like
just
because at this point I'm like I like my everything better when I'm not smoking. I'm not
yeah.
gonna hold you. Like because like I said, like it is easier. I feel like it's easier to do like a single task focus while you're high, but you like overthink it. You feel me? You're like you're doing too much a lot of times, or at least I am. Like I'm doing too
Okay.
much. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, nah, I can understand that. I see why you wouldn't want to. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just, bro, been locking in on the music. That's another thing. Like, I was at a point in time, like I was kind of like confused. Not even confused, just like I didn't have like a great sense of direction of what I wanted to do musically. But then now that I'm like, bruh, I just don't abandon the art of like music and just knowing what the fuck I really want out of my own life. That was really the start of everything. What do I want out of life? So once I was like, all right, this is what I want, it just became so much easier because then now everything's just flowing so well because I'm not thinking about this I have to do and then that I have to do and then this other creative thing. It's like, nigga, just focus on one fucking thing, nigga. Put your voice on the track. And that's what a lot of niggas have a problem with that I know too, that know how
Uh,
to do a lot of shit. But it's
this
like,
kind of
figure out,
goes, yeah, like this
yeah.
kind of goes into like, just trying to have systems and like organization, which I be stressing a lot because I feel like that is a contributing factor, and then like I feel like people just fill their to do list with like too much shit.
That's what I'm saying. It's gotta be simple. You don't gotta be a fucking scientist, bro. Cause I'm gonna be real.
I'm, bro, I'm narrowing my shit. I narrow my shit to like 3 to 4 like key
Yeah,
task,
bro.
bro.
All
And then
that extra shit
I
never
spend my
gonna
time
hit.
on that shit, bro.
Fact.
I remember when I first started making or just first started taking music like more seriously and trying to make money and shit like that. Like I used to have long ass to do lists, bro. Like 5 to 10 tasks a day.
Real shit.
Like nigga, 5 to 10 tasks a day. I'm not doing anything on that list.
Nah, real, real. You put in too much on your plate, and it's like it just become unrealistic, and it's like, yeah, bro.
When
Just
you have, but like it's so awesome when you like actually have shit like organized and shit. I'm not gonna
hell
lie.
yeah, hell
Like
yeah.
people say like creative types like we always kind of like live in like this chaotic structure and shit like that. And believe me, I still leave room.
I'm about to say I can agree with.
I still leave room for some chaos, but I don't leave a lot of room for chaos anymore. Like anything I can like get systematized. Like bro, my calendar is like my BFF, my nigga. Like I look at this shit, I'm like, yeah, I got everything
Yeah,
organized, bro. Down to
yeah,
when I'm eating lunch, taking walks, going for dinner, doing outreach, reading, sleeping, everything, nigga. It's on the calendar, bro. My sleep is on the calendar, bro.
that's what's up.
Like I got that shit down.
Hell yeah, bro. Like I said, whatever works. Now, and another thing is like everybody is different. One thing I had to realize, everybody's so different. Like I used to think like shit that would work for me would work for somebody else. Bro, once I started peeping like some shit, and it was hard for me to understand. I'm like, bro, how do you not get this, or how do you, or like, how can you not operate like this? But then I realized like, damn, it's certain shit this motherfucker can do that's kind of, whatever. And not saying that human beings aren't adaptable to change. I just feel like you have to like when you make plans and like do all this shit, like you have to factor in who you are, like and your tendencies, and you have to factor in all of that shit about and be real with yourself. Like if you know that you could get a little lazy, like try to do some shit to where like you pushing yourself not to be. Or if you know that you do a little bit too much, you put too much on your plate, you have to like go out of your way to make a note to be like, all right, I'm not gonna do too much. I'm gonna try to like narrow this shit down into a couple things on my to-do list. Like, yeah,
That's what I'm
music,
saying. Cause
you gotta know
yo, I
you.
feel like a lot of people don't even have as like I feel like a lot of people don't even have time to allocate like I do. Like so I feel like
Hell
you
no.
have to be even more strict with your time than me, bruh.
Nah,
Like
facts.
I'm sitting here like I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Like I've cut my shit down to the point where I'm only working for like a couple hours. You feel me?
Like
But
shit.
it's like real shit. Like you feel me? I do like an hour outreach a day, and then I have a 3 to 6. I have 3 to 6 for meetings and calls and shit like that, and then whatever time is needed to do studio sessions and cook up sessions, like I just put that on my calendar, and
Hmm.
then the rest of the time, bro, I'm chilling. Like I'm reading, I'm learning shit. I'm fucking
Nah, and that's
like
good,
you feel me? Because
man.
I'm trying to enjoy my life,
Like I
but
talked to
like
my cousin the other day, and he was like, "Bro, I'm just trying to save a lot." He's saving his bread, and it's like he like, bro, my time, like his time is crucial, which I understand, cause like you
yeah,
said, bro, when your time is like cut like that, you do have to put an emphasis on shit, which is exactly what I've been doing, especially on the music side of things. Like, man, I have to make good music. I have to make the music that I know I'm capable of making, and I have to do
absolutely.
that at a great time where I know any chance that I can get to work on it, bro, and to advance myself, like hell yeah, bro, like definitely. And like
Have you
I
been
said, I
able
had to be
to?
more, huh?
Nah, I just wanted to know if you've been able to like, pull off some music shit while you're at work or anything like that.
While I'm at work, not necessarily, but I will like if I have ideas, because my
Mm,
mind is always making some shit. Like, so I just started this shit, I think 2 days ago, where like while I'm at work, like I'll go through like the songs that I made. And I'll be like, okay, the visual for this is gonna be, and I'll write down the whole idea for like the music video. Because the way I'm planning it out is like my music. I don't want it to be like I make good music, but I want it to. And this goes back into the branding and shit. Because we spend time making this music and everything, and we put these emotions, everything into it. It would be so stupid. Jesus Christ, it would be so stupid to like waste all that. And
yeah,
I'm saying
facts.
like you went through the process of doing all that and making the music and going through the life experience to make the music to then just post it on your story or just put it up. I don't want it to be that way. So I want it to be more of like an experience. So I've been just
Absolutely.
putting
I
more
think
emphasis on those type of things. I know I went kind of off of like the original thing,
nah,
but
but we both kind of went off on the original thing because we were
yeah.
talking about something else entirely. But I fuck with this like little section. We're gonna call it productivity for the new music artist or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Um,
You just gotta work on that shit any chance you and you that was my point. Bruh. That I had to be like, yo, what am I doing, bro?
mhm.
I'm trying to rap, right? So nigga rap. So then like all the others anything that had nothing to do with what the fuck my main thing is, I stopped, bro. Or at least I scheduled a different time or like another time
Yeah,
where I can
minimize
do
it,
it.
you know.
Yeah, bro.
I
Because
feel
the
like
main
I feel
thing,
like I have my shit like I have my shit scheduled to the point where it's like there's nothing that I'm not prioritizing on my schedule. Like
right?
I've been really like lately I've been really good about saying no to shit that I don't want to do. Like I remember some dude like he literally paid me in full like to do a remix, and I
Mm-hmm.
was like, yeah, I don't feel like doing the remix. I literally gave him all his money back. Like
Damn.
I was like, I don't feel like doing a remix. I'm not doing it. I'm good.
When you turn down some bread, that's when you know.
Nah, that's how you need to like you need like one
Yeah.
like for your priorities to actually be in place, like especially like up here, like how you know your shit is really set is like you're actually turning down offers, bro.
You have to say no more times than yes in life,
Yeah, like
period. Like, I'm not saying you have to, but like, yeah, you kind of have to. But you can't just be agreeing with shit. A lot of shit. First of all, there's a lot of bullshit. Everybody's trying to sell you something. If everybody's not trying to
everybody,
sell you something, they're
not
trying
even
to get
that.
you on board to helping them out and
Them
making bullshit.
exactly. They
Yeah,
want your time. They want your time to help them, and nigga, you gotta help yourself.
yourself.
Fuck them.
This is
Like
why I be saying like not trying to be funny. When I come across some information that could benefit me, I'll tell like the people closest or whatever. But like when it comes to shit that like I know is specifically for me and information that I need to grow, I don't just go passing around. Everybody doesn't need to know everything, even your plans, the shit you got going on. Everybody don't need to know. Like just work on the shit that you need to work on. I
son,
feel
I
like
realized like there is like no use in telling anybody who's not a part of your like your core
yeah,
operations like anything you're about to be doing. Like
facts.
just like this like son like the past year or two I just been not saying shit and just showing results, bro.
Yeah.
I just show up with
That's what you
results
gotta
now, bro.
do. That's what you
Like
gotta do. That's what I'm
I
saying.
was
That's
even
not even
talking to
like,
my uncle, bro. Like I'm like, but I'm
yeah,
not. The only thing I'm gonna ever tell you about is the results, bro. I'm
results,
only telling you results. And he
not
was
the
like, he's
probability.
like, you're not telling me about this and this and I'm like, no. I'm like, when you call me, when we have these short little conversations every week or whenever we have conversations, bro, I'm going to tell you the results and that's it.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing, like, cause I started to realize I'm like, I did used to talk a lot about the shit that I'm trying to do. Like I did used to talk about the shit I'm trying to do. Even in like the past year, I've been guilty of this crime. You feel me? But
Mhm.
I'm not doing that anymore.
Facts.
Like I don't care if you're my BFF. I don't care like if you're related to me. Like I'm just not gonna tell you shit
Nah,
until I'm
facts.
done.
No real
Cause
shit.
y'all, everyone has opinions and everyone's trying to assert opinions, and I don't care. Like
Exactly. Bro, you hit it completely. Facts. Literally. Everybody got their own shit they gonna put on it or man, that's why, like bro just said, keep that shit to yourself until you execute. That's all I've been about, and that's why right now I've just been in a season of like working, bro. I don't feel like everything always needs to be said. You don't always need to tell people that you're doing shit or whatever. Like one,
unless you want them involved, you feel me?
yeah, exactly, exactly. And if it's like a collaborative thing, or you could benefit off of that, like it depends how you go about it. But bro, yeah, I don't want to sound like that corny dude that be like, yeah, I'm gonna pop out when it's time. But no, really, I'm telling you because, and it's not even. This is why I don't even like to talk much any nowadays about anything I'm about to do. Cause I don't even want niggas to have me on record saying shit. I want you to just see, like bro just said, the results, the results, the results, the results. Cause then that's when it's like niggas take you serious, you take yourself serious. More importantly than anything, I think that's the most important part. You take yourself serious. That in turn makes other people take you serious. And then like you just keep building a track record of okay, good shit, good shit, good shit. And like I said, even
Exactly.
previously, bro,
Yeah.
people will know you for like, bro, this nigga is always delivering. So when he does take that time to recollect or whatever, it's not a bad thing. But I feel like you have to
Absolutely.
set yourself up to get to that point by making good shit, which a lot of niggas that rap is not doing right now. That's why a lot of people are flopping. Niggas will blow up real quick, flop. All that flopping shit, like it's been crazy nowadays. But it's because nobody's like taking the time to make sure what they're producing is like even good. I don't want to say good enough because everybody has different ears and it's subjective, but like on a general level, is some shit that's like digestible and
Bro,
like
I'm telling you, these are like deep work principles we're teaching here. You feel me?
type shit.
Like, my nigga, you gotta read that book by Cal Newport. You gotta at least listen to his podcast or something, bro. Because it's like he be preaching like all the shit we're talking about, like longevity, like focusing singly on one task, and shit like that. That's the shit he be talking about, bro.
Hell
Like
yeah.
just building shit, like building your empire. Longevity,
I don't even be
shit
feeling
like
right to
that, my
give an
nigga.
opinion or say anything unless I've done it. Like I don't. I swear to God, I don't. Cause it's
I
like,
find myself, but the thing is, like, I find myself just always being asked a lot of questions, bro.
same, yeah,
Like
yeah,
people are
same.
always just asking me questions, and I'm like, I know a lot about what's going on, like especially in like the music sphere.
Yeah,
I'm just not involved like that. That's why sometimes I'll be thinking like I should probably get like a little bit involved.
yeah.
So I'm like building up to it. You feel
Maybe
me?
you
Like,
should,
cause,
bro.
cause I don't want to be jacking niggas operations, like being their manager because they're not smart enough to do this shit. You feel
Yeah,
me? Like the shit you need to make money as an artist, bro. Like I'm not trying to be jacking your shit. Even for money, I don't want to jack your shit because I got my own shit I'm trying to work on. But like also like at the same time, I am kind of stepping into a role like where I'm more actively involved in the creation of the product and the process. Like
hell yeah.
even in the last week, I've helped artists, build websites where they can sell their shit, because some people don't know how to do that. And in the future, I am going to be. Oh nope, we're not talking about what I'm going to be doing. Nope.
You,
Yeah, like you
you
just
gonna
gonna see the
do
results, my nigga.
it.
Like I told you about what I did, that was the result. Um,
Yeah,
Next question.
exactly. I'm trying to talk about all this shit in past tense. Like, yeah, when I did that shit. Yeah, remember when I did that? Oh, I just did that shit. Oh, that album is out right now. I'm telling
Yeah,
you, that's how niggas gotta move. Like, it's out now.
exactly.
Like, it's not no question, not no like, oh my god, probability. No, dude, like that shit is, yeah.
Let's
I'm
go
proud
into
of
a
you.
solid music career can help you branch off into other business ventures. Because this kind of reminds me, because I did read like Rick Ross's book like a month or two ago, and it kind of reminds me of him. Because during the pandemic, he really did. Did you put this here? I feel
Mm-hmm.
like you. It's crazy because you put this here, and it feels like a question like I would have put here in a sense just after reading the book. Anyways, like he was talking about how during the pandemic he had to really start branching out into different ventures because his main like stream of income really was, doing shows, performing and selling his music and stuff like that. He actually owns a Wingstop branch.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even know, you feel me? And I think a
You said
lot
you
of
wouldn't even
rappers,
know. I feel like a
yeah,
lot of niggas
you
knew
really
that.
wouldn't know. A lot of
Wingstop.
niggas, I didn't know that.
That was the whole thing with that
I
dude.
don't
He
remember
had
that.
a whole campaign. He was a funny
I
dude, man.
don't
Rick
remember
Ross was
that
a funny
shit.
dude,
I
man.
don't remember that shit at all. I'm like, oh, gee.
That's funny though. Yeah, Rick Ross.
I literally didn't know until I read his book. So that's how you know. Like
He was
I'm
really
I'm
like that.
I'm reading books, my nigga. I'm not watching what Rick Ross is doing, but that's funny as shit. All right, man. I'll rest my case, bro. Rick
Right.
Ross, bro. Nah, I definitely feel like that. A solid music career can, but also I don't think it's like commonplace for people in music to branch out like that. I can only really think of like superstars who've really like branched out. But also like maybe it's because these people are in a spotlight. Like I can only think of the people in the spotlight, right? It
Mm-hmm.
could be like a more common thing amongst independent or lesser known artists. But I don't have anything to prove that. I don't have
Right.
any evidence. I think a lot of people hit their stride making music and they just stay in music, and I think those people do end up trapped, especially like in examples where record label contracts are involved and they're not in that mindset where they're thinking about investing the money, to get some type of return or whatever. I don't know if you have anything like to weigh in on that because it's just like
Yeah, I mean, I feel
I
like
do I do think like anything you do like is something that you can use as a starting point to venture out into different ventures. But I just don't know if music like if it's such a common way of thinking amongst like the music space that you feel me.
Yeah, I was just saying that you can basically like. I mean, artists have done it. Like they start off with music and go into some other shit, or like invest. I don't know, Jay Z. There's
Jay
Fifty
Z for
Cent.
sure, yeah.
50
I mean,
Cent
even
started
like
music.
Travis Scott with his cacti,
Yeah,
his drink and shit like that.
I mean, pretty much every just
Kanye,
you could end up doing some merch and shit too and go crazy. Like depending on how you do it. Like it's some underground artists that like they got crazy merch and shit, and they made music, yeah, but like it'd be the
it's
merch that be going crazy, or like yeah,
I think like music like as a product pays so little, like it is kind of important to make sure you have different ventures, especially in the music space. At the bare minimum, merchandise is probably like super core to that game plan. You know, I'm always thinking about my future, and it's like I'm like, yeah, like music really is just gonna be the foundation for something bigger, man. Like at the end of the day, like especially now, like I'm kind of getting older, like I'm really starting to feel like I'm getting older, bro. So I'm just sitting here like, man, like my ears, I know my ears are gonna give out eventually, like from making all this loud ass music, bro.
mm,
I'm gonna need a more calm source of income eventually.
I hear you. I feel like I'll never stop.
And I still have the, it's not like I'm gonna stop, but like I still have the desire to be like a graphic designer, painter, artist, um, and do shit like that too. I don't know if I want to make a living off of it. That's why I'm doing music first because I already know like I can just make money doing music, and that's kind of always like in a way like it's kind of always been the plan to make music. Like I love making music, don't get it twisted, but I kind of have always intended to use music as a branch off point to do other shit, like just to get my freedom. You feel me?
Mm,
It's like, but it's like such a hard mode way of doing shit. Cause like, nigga, you could have done a lot of other things. You feel me? Like I could have done so many other things that were easier, but I enjoy making music, right? So I know this would give me the most satisfaction, like more than like a coding job or some shit like that. You feel me? Even though
yeah.
like I could literally just like do a coding boot camp or
Bro, what
some
the
shit.
fuck?
But yeah, I think that's all I have to that point. I definitely agree. And just keep your mind open, invest, keep your keep your mind open to opportunities as well, even if they're not musical. And this kind of goes to being like a lifelong student because you should always be learning different shit, like regardless, bro. Even if like you're a die-hard music guy and like all you want to do is rap for the rest of your life, there's still things that you can learn. Like you can learn marketing and I don't know, bro. You can learn
Or you can learn
marketing,
how to vibe.
producing,
You can learn to do
engineering,
anything.
like
MMA, skydive. Like you can do any like I don't know anything on earth.
nah, but like yeah, being a lifelong student, bro, is so core because I feel like people like once they get out of their school, like once they stop going to school, they stop learning, bro. And it's like, bro, I haven't you know it's been like damn near 10 years since we graduated, bro. Like we're
Damn,
coming up we're coming up on like it almost being 10 years since we graduated.
I don't even be thinking about that. That's crazy.
And I'm like, I don't know, I had this thought like a couple weeks ago. I'm like, damn, I graduated like almost 10 years ago.
Hmm.
Like, but in these last like years since I graduated, bro, I've definitely learned more than I did when I was in school. Like, there's
Right.
no doubt in my fucking head I learned more not being in school. Like, all the time I spent learning, watching YouTube, taking courses, reading books and shit, bro. Like, and I'm still doing it every fucking day, bro. Like, I'm always learning new shit every fucking day. That's why sometimes, like, I like, like, I just be like fucking info dumping on niggas, bro. I be info dumping. I'm like, yo, like, I was listening to this and I learned this, and this, and like, you be like, what the fuck? All this information, like, where is this nigga getting all this information, bro?
Right.
Like, and that's why I don't mind answering questions and helping people, bro, because I know I have a lot of the answers, man. Like I know a lot of shit, bro. I spent time. studying the craft of music, studying the business of music, and not just music, right? Like marketing, engineering. I mean, that's music related, but like also art and stuff like that. So I just found that interesting. Like, did you have anything you wanted to add to that point of like just being a lifelong student, bro? Because like I think
Yeah,
that is
bro.
like some really good advice, man.
Yeah, I feel like what you said, you shouldn't just like wait until you graduate. I mean, like when you graduate, it's not like you just stop learning. Like if you do that, then I don't know. Like you're just
For
gonna
me,
probably
man,
be in the same space in life mentally. And what I feel like is like you can always have room for growth. Like even me with music, like if you would have asked me like my first project that I dropped at the time, I felt like that was my best music ever. I didn't even see how I could like do anything like way better than that. But now I feel like the shit I'm making now completely blows anything I ever did out the water. Like my best shit, I feel like my weakest shit now is better than the best shit I did in the past, and that's just how I feel. And it's like because I didn't get to that point where I'm like, man, like I've done everything, or like I know this, or like I know too much, or like I know everything. I feel like when you think you know everything, you stop yourself from like learning anything in life, and knowing that like no, like you could have all this shit that you know about, but there's always more information, and it is good to have a lot of information, but like knowing how to apply that shit. It's a nigga that only know.
yo,
It's a nigga that there,
that like
and you know how to apply that shit, and there's another motherfucker that know 100,000 things, and this nigga not nowhere because he don't know what to do with none of that shit.
let me tell you something, man. Like that whole like you don't know everything point I've really been internalizing, bro. Like even when I talk to people and I kind of can anticipate, like, because when you know a lot, like,
Hmm.
and people are, like maybe equally knowledgeable or a little bit less, you
Hmm.
kind of have to go, they'll kind of be running back over shit that but a lot of times I'll just listen and just try to hear the perspective. You feel me? I'm listening for perspective, because
Hmm.
you could read the same book a million times, and a nigga could read that shit once and get something different out of it. You feel me?
Hmm.
So I value perspective. So a lot of times I'll just listen to people even just explain to me things that I already know, bro. I'll just listen. I'm like, maybe this guy's got some new perspective, and it may be true sometimes and it may not be true, but it's not the point. Like, you do have to listen to other people's perspectives. You exist in this world with them, and you're not against them. So like,
Exactly, and then because some
it
people
goes
think
with
that
being a like student of life and being a lifelong learner, because
yeah,
you can learn from. I love listening to people who are new to something, because I'm like you could really learn some shit from somebody who's new. Like they'll put you because like, especially when someone's like new to making like music or being creative, bro. Like they'll throw down some ideas that you've never heard, bro. Like you'd be like, damn, you could really polish this shit and make it into a banger, bro. Like just
right.
the idea, doing some shit that you never thought of because you're so ingrained in your process of making music, and you've been doing it the same way or whatever. Like you can take experience from a beginner too. You feel me?
Fact. I
But
agree with
yeah,
that.
I
Because once you
definitely
feel
think,
like you capped out, you're not like you're not gonna progress, bro. And yeah, that's why I take in everybody's perspective too. Like bro, I might think I'm right about some shit, but then another nigga can be completely right about the same shit, and I have a totally different perspective only because he is entitled to his own subjectivity, and that goes back into like everything don't work for everybody. Like there's not one singular way to anything, especially with music. Like
yeah,
some shit be working for niggas that you would never even fucking expect. It'd be people no mixing, no mastering. They rap on the song, that shit get catchy or whatever the fuck, or like the cadence, or something about them grabs people, and it'll be a nigga that be making all this polished ass music. And that goes back to like this one thing I really wanted to bring up. Like there's beauty in like differences in people, bro, even differences in opinion or like perspective, like you just said, because it will blow your mind. You would think somebody doing some shit that like will never catch on, but because they did it, I don't know why. Some people like they might just take off with a certain sound or like whatever the fuck because it was them doing it or whatever the fuck. If you say luck, I don't know what the fuck, but like I said, everybody has their own thing. So once you realize that your
you
perspective is not the only important perspective, then you could be also like it might help you in your life because then, like you just said, you could learn from people. It
You
could
know
be
what's
a
crazy,
beginning.
bro?
I learn
It's
from
like
kids all the time.
I feel like, oh yeah, I'm not even gonna say nothing because it's gonna sound stupid. But like, I feel like people these days are just like too quick to cut off people who share different perspectives that they share, especially like like in anything. But like, if somebody has like a difference of perspective or opinion, like these days, people will really just block you, cut you off, stop being your friend. Because you might be voting for a different nigga or some shit. Like bro, like I try to keep as like I try to I mean like I don't have a million people around me, but if you share a different perspective than me, I value that like 100 times more than somebody who's just nodding their head and agreeing with me. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Like I don't need what's that word? I don't need an echo chamber. Like for real, I don't need anybody to agree with me. I literally like I'm more happy to disagree with anybody. Like, and that's the one thing like I really fuck with about some of the people in my circle is like I can disagree with them and it's not a big deal, my nigga.
Right, right.
Like it's not the end of the world, bro. Where I've had people who I disagree with
Mm-hmm.
literally just ended at that. Like you feel me? Like we
Mm-hmm.
can't hang, like we don't share the same perspectives, ideals, or whatever the fuck, bro. Like I try to
Right.
invite as many as different perspectives and ideals as I can into my life because I
That's
never
right.
want to be that nigga who thinks he's right about everything.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Facts. Yeah.
Simply
Nah.
like if you close yourself off to the perspectives of people who disagree with you, then you're not doing yourself any favors, right? You're building an echo chamber and everybody agrees with you and eventually this shit is going to backfire
Yeah.
because you're not
Facts.
always right. You feel me?
Yeah. Nobody's always right. I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think, and that's why I said earlier, like, I believe in the power of saying no, bro. Some shit, if you know some shit is just not for you, or even let's say you have a plan and like it might sound so retarded to somebody else, but this is your plan and this is you and you factored in everything that's gonna work for you. So it's like you've already did it and you believe in it. Like no matter what somebody else says, they could think you're dead wrong, but it's like they just have to fucking respect, nigga, that you made this plan. And like, it's like if this motherfucker fails, okay, cool. If it doesn't fail, okay, cool. But it's just the fact that it's like that's not your fucking life to be telling them. Like I don't know, just
Yeah.
to put your perspective so heavily on people to the point where it's like law. That's when it gets weird because then it's like that's when it gets into power dynamics and weird ego tripping. Like who the fuck? Bro, if you're not a nigga that's where I want to be in life, I don't really take kindly into taking all your like to be taking niggas advice, especially if they're not if you're not at least
It's
even in
like
the
it's
field that
like
I'm trying to be in or like anything like that. You can't talk to me. You can't tell me shit.
nah, I
Like
definitely see what you're
you can
saying.
give me your perspective, but what I'm saying is your word will never be law in my life ever.
Mm,
My word is my final law in my life. Like it has to be that way, bro. This is how people get fucked in life because they let other people like tell them shit. Even if it makes a lot of sense, sometimes you really like niggas gotta have such a belief in themselves. And this goes back into why are you doing anything that you're doing? If you don't believe in you, my nigga, nobody else should believe in you, bro. And it shouldn't be like a crazy thing when they don't. Like you have to know yourself to the point where it's like shit like that don't even like yeah, bro. You have to be based, bro. You have to be, and it's very
absolutely.
hard to be based, especially with music, because everybody got their own fucking opinion. Everybody's gonna tell you this works, this doesn't work. You running around like, what the fuck? Find what the fuck works for you, right? When you see
Yeah,
some shit working, keep on going at that shit. Don't break with, don't need to be fixed. And yeah, like bro said, everybody perspective is important, bro. But the perspective that matters the most is yours at the end of the day.
absolutely. You want to go into is the world really ending, or are we just more exposed
Yeah,
lately?
bro. I don't
Uh,
think the world is ending, bro. I don't.
I don't know. I'm kind of like in the middle here.
Like, bro.
Internet exposure is at its peak, obviously.
Yeah, this shit crazy.
um, it kind of reminds me of like news exposure a little bit, like when we just had TV and the internet wasn't like as fast as it used to be or as
Mhm.
accessible because you had to like go to a computer.
Yeah.
Just I feel like I was watching a video or reading something, but like I feel like technology advanced like way faster than we could handle. You feel me?
I completely
Like
agree.
way more than our brains. Like,
I've
yo,
always thought
I think it was in the brain rot video
I've
actually,
always thought that.
because I think he was talking about how like human brains haven't really evolved over time, where compared to how our technology has evolved or something
Hmm.
like that. I think the example he was
I feel
talking
like
about was like how the evolution of mankind, like if you put it on a calendar, then like literally yesterday TikTok was invented or something like that.
mm,
Like like I wasn't paying too much attention to that, but like it kind of struck me as interesting because like really our like heads, like our minds really haven't evolved to the point where we can even reasonably interface as fast as technology can. You feel me? Like if you just think about like all the shit that technology is doing and like the way we used to live compared to now, whereas we were more like hunter gatherer types, like trying to survive and stuff like that. I think humanity as a whole is just like gotten to a point where the technology that we have is a bit much, and it kind
yeah.
of shows, right? Like people with large amounts of exposure to the internet are cooked, like to say the least. Like they're cooked. So it's like, I think the world is kind of ending in a sense, whereas we're like we don't have the proper means to like mindfully use our technology, like the shit, like the tools that we have. I feel like it's getting out of hand. You feel me? Like it's to the point where like raising a kid is like the hardest shit right now, right? Because they have all this access to technology, and really they shouldn't. Like on some real shit, like I've seen lawmakers try to pass laws where you can't make a social media account, or you can't, you know, no, you can't, get on social media until you're like 18, right? And I honestly agree. I think internet access should be heavily restricted to people who are developing, especially people under the age of 18, bro. I think that should be a thing. And if it's not a thing by the time I have kids, I'm restricting my kids' access to the internet. You feel me? Like we'll have one computer in the house. You feel me? Like how I grew up. We'll have one computer in the house, right? And it'll be like an iMac, and I'll have Photoshop and Procreate. I'll have all the stuff like you could do to use the computer as a tool, and like like an hour of internet access or some shit, like or something. Like I'm going to be on these niggas' asses, bro, for real. I'm going to be on these niggas' asses, bro, like my aunt, because like I think this shit has gotten out of hand. Like truly,
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think there's a lot of balance in people's lives for this shit. And I don't want my kids to be, unfortunately, I don't want my kids to be like me, like on some real shit. Like, I don't want them to be like tech addicted weirdos, bro.
You think they'll
Like,
be
on
such
some
a
real shit.
weirdo?
Like, is like, cause I feel like I'm chronically online. But like, I know what I'm doing. Like, I know what I'm doing to myself. Even if I am spending this amount of time working on this business and reading and doing all this shit, like I know how much time it took me to get there.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like none of the time where I was under 18, the internet was benefiting me to that kind of to some greater extent. Except for like maybe the few times I was flipping and selling shit. So I don't think kids need access to the internet like that, and I'm going to be going down like that path. Like y'all niggas is not getting that shit. I'm gonna give these niggas flip phones too. Yeah, for
Hmm.
sure. They gonna have flip phones. But yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
if you had anything else to that point, but I definitely think overexposure is for real at an all time peak. Me, I know. I'm like, I literally describe myself as chronically online, so I already know like what it is. But it's like
That's crazy.
also I've like tailored my interests to the point where even if I spend 24 hours staring at a screen, there's no possible way I could be fucking up.
Hmm.
Like even if I have a screen right here and a screen right here and there's a fucking TV here, there's just like no fucking possible way. But this is a shift in mentality, you feel me? Like your kid is going to be like kids are going to do whatever the fuck they want to do, bro. Like these lessons come with time, you feel me? So what better way to teach them this shit but just restrict their use in that time so that when they come out and they're adults, bro, they don't even want to fucking stare at a screen all day because that shit is not entertaining to them. Like, you feel me? They're like, yeah, I got a phone. I got 30 minutes of screen time. I texted my friend. We linked up. We did some shit.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, bro, we're heading towards a society where these niggas are going to be trying to meet up in VR. Fuck VR.
Say again.
Like, the niggas is going to be trying to meet up in VR, bro. Virtual
Yeah.
reality, my nigga. Like, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Like, I'm doing that shit. I'm gonna use AR, VR, but these niggas know.
Yeah, VR. I don't know, bro. This shit is crazy. I feel like the online shit, like, I do my best not to be online if I don't fucking have to. I don't post random shit no more. I don't do all that shit. Fuck, I need to post my, fuck, you need to see my face for every day. If it's not content or
Yo,
like
bro.
has
I'm
anything to
looking.
do.
I'm looking so forward to tomorrow just because I know like my screen time is gonna be reduced again. That's how it is. Like, cause this weekend I've been. If I check my screen time for yesterday, bro, I was literally staring at my phone the whole fucking day, like just sending outreach and shit like that. But I'm like, shit. I send all this outreach and I do like an hour every day on weekdays. Eventually, I'm not gonna have to do that much outreach or any outreach. You feel me? Because I'm gonna just have bread. I can go back to hiring somebody to do outreach and then I can just go about my day, bro. But I think, yeah, this shit is a problem.
Yeah, like I don't try not to be online all the time. Like I was saying, I don't really like if I'm not doing anything that I feel like has anything to do with my music, or like if it's a music video or like a visualizer, or if it's like a if I do anything with my music, or I go out and perform, there's like a teaser or anything like that, I don't fucking see a need to post. I don't see a need to like do any of that shit. I feel like because I am an artist, like I don't know. I want my social media to be inclusive to my fans, but it's gonna be on some shit to where my music is always gonna be involved. Like that's what I'm here for. That's what I don't want there to be no confusion, bro. Like that's just how it's gonna have to be. And being
yeah,
online will burn you the fuck out, and then you get to looking at other people's
that ass,
lives,
bro.
and they're further than you, or they're not. Like it's just a whole bunch of
Son,
bullshit. And
when I
everybody's
think
fake.
about
Everybody's
how,
lying. Everybody's broke. Nobody really got a lot of shit. Everybody's
bro,
lying.
I'm telling you, like, I'm telling you, y'all need to curate because if you're doing this shit, you will lose your mind if you don't have this shit curated, bro. You'll be watching people's stories.
That's
You'll be
why my
stuck in a
algorithm
real
always
trap, bro.
leads me to some good shit. Like and especially I love my algorithm not because it's all
My
about
shit has been
music.
changing
My
too,
shit is
bro.
straight music, huh?
My shit has been changing, bro. Because I've been getting like the recipes and fitness videos and shit like that on my reel. So I'm like, damn, this is
Yeah,
kind of
that's a good thing.
motivational. This
I
is kind
mean,
of
yeah,
motivating me. I'm not gonna
yeah,
hold you.
facts. Yeah,
It's like a
niggas are.
mix between like fitness and cooking videos and like also music stuff still mixed in there. It's like I'm like, this is a pretty nice reel feed. Like it's getting kind of dangerous in here.
Yeah,
I did
no,
spend
facts.
like 30 minutes scrolling reels yesterday, but let's not pretend like I didn't spend like 6 hours fucking hitting people up trying to get money for my business, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I just
But
try
yeah,
not to be. Yeah, if I'd rather take that time and go make a great song and come up with a great idea, come up with some concept
absolutely.
art for my next album, how I want
What's
to feel
crazy is
and
like yesterday I
yeah,
actually did
see
manage to cook
myself.
up. I did manage to cook up like a fire ass beat and like a fire ass loop too. So I was like, damn, this is like extra credit. Like this
Yeah,
shit
like
is
on
like really
days
extra
like
credit,
that,
bro.
like I'll go back if I don't finish a song, I'll go back and I'll like add elements to a song that I didn't completely finish, fill it out, or start a new song, get some ideas flowing and shit like that. It feels good to
Yeah,
replace social media with shit that actually fucking matters. Like
yeah,
it
that's
feels good.
W shit right there, bro.
Yeah.
Not gonna hold you.
Yeah, bro.
Don't.
I come back online, bro. I be deactivating my shit. I come back online. Niggas is posting about the same shit. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it'd be like, bitch, how many selfies you gonna
I
post? You
had
got the
that, son.
features
I
and
had the
music.
craziest. I had that realization too. Like that one time, I don't know why I didn't deactivate my shit. I just stopped using social media for like 2 or 3 months earlier this year, and I was like, I came back and I'm like, nothing's really changed. I didn't really miss anything.
Yeah.
I'm like, it was like the craziest thing. I'm like, this whole time I didn't miss anything. Like the only thing I missed was business, like because I wasn't like doing anything. You feel me? But I'm like, I kind of just needed this shit. So fuck it.
And that's why I took the time, like, bro, to be taking the time to cultivate your art, bro. Because when you come back to socials, at least for me, it's so much easier to just like, man, I'm telling you, like, let's say you got music videos, bro, you got songs, you got cover art, you got visualizers, you got all this shit,
Shit
and it's
is
like
done, right?
it's completely done. Say you got all this shit
Exactly.
done,
Like
bro.
shit is done.
You come back on the socials, bro, and I'm talking like from a, cause I'm a rap, I make music. I'm talking from that perspective, bro. Take some time. You come back, okay, drop a video. Okay, cool. Niggas fucking with the video. Okay, put some promotion behind the video. All right, cool. Come back, do some little shit.
Exactly.
Like you already have some content that you already filmed for whatever. You post that, niggas fucking with that. All right, put it on every single platform. You
You're
keep
not even
going. You
stressing.
drop in projects. Now you
Yeah.
already have all this shit, bro. You built up. When you come back to socials, you killing niggas because, bro, this whole time you've been in the dark working and like actually putting yourself to use outside of like being online all day, like the rest of these niggas. Like you're gonna be shining amongst your peers, and it's not even just about shining amongst your peers. It's like, bro, you put in the legwork. So now when you posting this
Done.
shit, you're a productive nigga, and you got to think it's people that's watching you that you don't even know who's watching. So you never know. Somebody might see your shit. Yo, we've been watching this dude Ace. Yeah, that dude, he be making like them like melodic songs. Like he on the underground time. Next thing you know, somebody like yo, Ace is hard. They see the consistency. Bro, every time this nigga drop a music video, he go quiet for a little bit. He come back.
Yes,
Yo, he
sir.
got this project. Yo, the way it go, bro. I'm telling you, like social media, bro. I peep this, bro. Anytime I'm not on socials, first of all in life, I feel less like of this thing where it's like I don't want to say hit my I love my life. I'm grateful for everything in my life. Even though like I got a lot on my plate, like a lot of us do. Like I love my life, but I will say that like it can get overwhelming when you online and you seeing like other people,
Other
especially when
people,
you know
right?
you him. It's hard when you know you are have like you built up a skill or like a talent and you know it's not even a question to yourself. When you hear yourself back on the track, it's like this motherfucker is cold.
Right.
So it's not about like when you're on social, all this shit, the likes, all this bullshit can get to you and make you feel like your shit is not hitting on nothing when it really is, bro. It's just like you didn't might not have taken the time to okay, how we're gonna strategize the marketing.
It's a different skill set, you feel me? Like
Yeah, it's like
you didn't build the other skill set. And that's what people don't understand. Is like they think that they can just make good music and come on socials
nah,
and people will
bro.
praise them for making good music. Like nigga, it's not that hard to make
It's
good
not
music.
just
And it's
yeah.
not just that. Even if it is just like even if you do make good music, it's like it's not just that, bro.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. That's why when I say like you come back
I've
out,
had niggas, bro, I've had niggas support when I was making bad music. So
that's
what
what
does
I'm
that say?
saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like after you put in all that work to really like make sure all your shit went, and then when you put it out, it's like really getting everywhere that you needed to get to. That's why niggas ain't been dropping no crazy shit. Ain't been doing too much because it's like, bro, I'm gonna do this shit when I know it's a good time for me, and when like everything is like through and
Dog, you
through.
remember like 2019 through like
Like
2023? I didn't even post that much.
facts.
Like I would come, I would post, and then I would dip,
That's how I be
and
trying to do.
that shit would go crazy, and then I'll just come back later. I'm like if it takes me a couple months to make a new song, fuck it. Like you feel me? That's been my strategy literally through
See,
the last couple
see
of
what
years,
you just
bro.
said. That's perfect. So for me, I probably can't go that long with that
Nah, you
same
can't go,
quantity of
you
music.
can't go that long. It's not. This
With that
isn't
same
even.
with
This
for
ain't
one
even
song.
practical advice for anybody. Honestly, at this point, y'all can't. This is not some shit you're gonna get away with, unless you have like a consistent ad spend or something like that. Because I feel like
Yeah,
it helps.
but it would be good to like just yeah. I don't know what the fuck was it. Oh
That's
yeah,
the thing though. Like I'm so there for my music, bro. Like when I show up, like I put everything in. Like even if I show up once a year with a release, that one release, I'm pouring in
but
every
that's what
marketing
I'm
resource
saying,
into it. You
bro.
feel me?
That's what I'm exactly. And I don't feel like you're doing it right if you're not doing it like that. Which is why like nothing is gonna be put out by Ace that's not gonna be done through and through and that's not gonna represent me at the highest level because I believe myself to be a high like level artist, bro. I don't give a fuck what a nigga say. A nigga can't say shit to me. That's how I feel about my music. And that's probably how I always feel until I die about my music. So because I feel
Absolutely.
that passionately about my shit, when it's time to put out, everything has to be like done correctly, bro. And it has to be like nigga can't just be putting music out to be putting music out. Like I know that's the wave, that's cool, like everybody doing that, bro. But no, like nigga shit has to be done. Like bro just said,
Yeah,
it's
people
more
will
than just
fuck with
having
you.
good music. You have the good music, but how you putting it out, how you market it, how you doing all that. And like as the brand, bro, you the most important part. And it's like, man, you really can't let other people steer your direction, bro. Like even social media influences, you get to looking at somebody's shit because they did X, Y, and Z amount of numbers that you should maybe try to tailor yourself to. Man, you probably don't even have that type of demographic of fans, and you over here trying to do another nigga shit. You just gotta do you, bro. Like, and I'm just saying this for me, like, cause this is what I'm gonna do, and this is what I'm actively putting into my like practice into my life right now. And yeah, bro,
That's dope. Yeah.
hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
All right,
Just
let's do these
dope.
last two. So I wanted to talk about like rappers selling features like real quick because I had a nigga like last week or 2 weeks ago try to charge me like $300-400 for a verse, and I was just sitting
That's
there like,
crazy.
that nigga had like 8,000 Spotify followers, and I was just like, that's not even like $300 in earnings, bro. Like it kind of had me blown. Um, And then so I tweeted about it, and that shit kind of did numbers. And I'm like, I'm like rappers. I don't remember what I said. I had to said like, yo, no. Here's what I said. Like, if a rapper is selling me, trying to sell me a feature or something like that, and his stream count is not there, I'm not buying the feature. And it's
Right.
kind of, I mean, like it kind of goes into like, that episode we were talking about with like Half Easy and stuff like that, because like he doesn't even charge people for features. Like, that, right? Like if you want to work with him, you can just work with him.
Mm.
Like he doesn't even charge people for features, but he buys features, bro. Like
Okay.
that's how much he believes in his own music, my nigga.
Yeah.
So when I'm sitting here thinking like so when this guy hit me up or whatever, I hit him up, whatever the fuck, and he was telling me that he charges for features. I was just like, I'm like, bro, like you have 8,000 monthly listeners. It's a good amount of monthly listeners. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
downplaying it, but I know how much niggas with 8,000 monthly listeners make, and I'm like, I won't make my $300 back, bro. So I'm good. And then he was like, yeah, but I'm popping on TikTok. And I was like, oh,
Niggas
maybe
even
he is
pop
pop.
on
I was
TikTok.
like, oh yeah, maybe he is popping on TikTok. And I check his TikTok, and he's getting like, bro, your videos do better than his videos on TikTok.
Damn.
So I was just like, I'm like, what is he talking about? And I
Yeah.
guess he has like a popular, like one of his songs is like a popular sound or whatever. But I'm like, I'm still not paying this nigga, bro. And
Yeah.
I'm
That's
like,
not enough.
and I fuck with his music. I'm like, I like this music, bro. But that kind of soured the mood. Like, I posted his music on my story, and I literally deleted the story like 30 minutes later
I don't
after he
blame
tried to
you.
do it.
I don't
I was
blame
like, I fuck with the music, and it's good, bro. But this guy's an asshole.
you. Yeah.
Like, I'm not supporting assholes, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I support cool people. So yeah, rappers selling features. Here's what I think. I think I don't particularly have a problem with rappers selling features, but the market does determine your price.
Yeah.
And if you sell a feature for $300, I'm sure you're going to need to be able to justify it the same way anybody has to justify their value
Yeah.
for a product or service or anything.
Yeah.
A million plays on your sound on TikTok or whatever the fuck it was. I checked. I didn't check the sound because I don't have TikTok on my phone, so I couldn't see how many plays it had, and I really didn't care. Me, I look at strictly return on investment, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know that most rappers for monetization, which is a word I still can't say, monetize through streams, right? That's their main way of making money. So I look, and this isn't the case for every rapper, but as a general assessment, bro, like that's why I posted the tweet that said like if your streams aren't popping, like I'm not paying you for a feature. Like because as a general assessment, that is most rappers' ways of making money, right?
Streams. Yeah.
And I had people respond to me like making streams isn't like like the best way to determine a rapper's value. What about the time they spend on writing the verse? I'm like, motherfucker. Like, I've seen some of these niggas assemble verses in like 10 minutes, and you're telling me like $300 is a good price for like 10 minutes? Like, of work. Like
That's
what?
interesting. That's interesting. I don't know. I feel like it depends. Like at that point, I feel like it depends on
I
like
don't.
who
I've
it
never fucked with the feature game. I do understand now after interviewing Half Deezy, who has had like good success with streams, that there is a lucrative opportunity in buying features from other rappers. But I think most of the rappers, and I said that in the episode. I said I think most rappers that sell features probably, or maybe I didn't say it, but I think most rappers who sell features probably shouldn't be,
Mm,
right? Because there's no value. There's no value at all. Um, like it's sad to say, right? Like your words intrinsically don't have any value.
right.
Like like just because you can say words to a microphone on beat, like and like yeah, like it's actually sad to say because speaking from a standpoint of like a creative who wants to get paid, right?
Right.
You want to be paid for everything you do. You know, like even like if it's just spitting a verse, and I hate to have to even say like just spitting a verse, bro, because I know I am underplaying the value of a rapper, right, a little bit. But this is how the market, like I'm not the one deeming your verse like not valuable. It's the market determining that verses aren't valuable, right? And it's not all rappers verses aren't valuable. It's just that independent rapper verses are not valuable. Like period. Whereas compared to like an independent producer or engineer, they still have services that are valued by the marketplace,
Hmm.
right? And I know this is like it's like me speaking from a strictly business perspective, and people don't like mixing business with music, but I am a business. You feel me? So I have to evaluate it on that standpoint, bro. And that's why I just wanted to say like if you're a rapper and you sell features, fuck that nonsense, bro. Like just collaborate with other rappers. That's what I think, really, truly.
Yeah, just be
And
working.
when you build, once you're built up to the point where you have a name that can bring in attention, yeah, charge for features. Like yeah, for sure.
Mm.
But if you're just like a nobody rapper on Twitter with 3,000 followers and you want like $50 for a verse, like what is that doing? What's that doing for you? What's that doing for them? Like it's not value. I don't find it valuable, and I haven't seen underground rappers making a killing from selling verses either. So I know the market doesn't.
Niggas be scamming niggas for features and shit.
Exactly. Like, and then it's like a whole problem, bro. Like niggas, like underground niggas, like they don't even respect the niggas who pay them for verses, bro.
I would.
Like you'll pay a nigga for a
I'm gonna scam
verse,
all you. Nah.
and they'll do something. Like somewhere in the process, the shit gets fucked up, bro. And I'm just like, I'm not paying anybody for a verse, bro.
I agree with that. I'd
Like
rather do
niggas will pay you for a verse and you'll never get the verse. I've literally seen that shit. Like that shit used to happen all the time, like 2017, 2018 Twitter. Yeah. Like, no, bro. Like, sorry. And then the
my
last one I had on here was too much identification, bro. And I feel like I've like caught myself in like a little bit of a trap because I be buying brands sometimes, bro. I be buying brands sometimes. That's why I wanted to put this here, like, cause it's like I feel like everybody just identifies with the fucking brands that they have and shit like that to some extent, bro. Like, yeah, I'm an Apple nigga. Sorry, I don't understand. Like, you feel me? I'm an Apple nigga, so I gotta have the iPad and I gotta wear Beats, my nigga, or I gotta be wearing AirPods. And I feel like I found myself in this trap a little bit, but I am like trying to like free myself a little bit. I don't know if you have anything to say about that, but it's like
shit. That's like. I mean, I feel like sort of though. Like
I'm not
low
that
key,
bad, but like I
low
know
key,
some
it
people
kind of
like
helps though. Like I don't know, for a nigga like
does.
me, like as an artist, like I don't want to say identifying with some like if you. It depends what kind of artist you are too. Like if
Yeah,
you like certain shit or you like fast cars or you like whatever, like I don't think that's like
it
I
kind
think
of like builds. It's
it
kind of
does.
interesting because it kind of builds your like brand image, right? Like
Right.
niggas are gonna like in the future they can be like, yeah, boy, that nigga always got the beats on or some shit like that. You feel me? Type
Mhm.
shit, and then they're gonna start like identifying that shit, and then these niggas gonna hit me up for a sponsorship. I'm speaking this into existence. It's like these niggas gonna hit me up for a sponsorship, but
Yeah.
like, no, it's kind of interesting though because you can really build an identity just being off of like that guy who uses this product or whatever, right?
That's why you gotta be yourself, bro. Like
Yeah, you
I be
do.
trying to tell niggas, you just gotta be yourself because like for
If
me,
you like if you
I'm
like
not.
a brand, honestly, like at this point, if you like a brand, you like a brand, bro. I think that's like where I'm at. Cause I used to not fuck with just off the principle. I'm like, yeah, like identifying with a brand is OD, like really, and still I think that identifying with a brand is OD, but there are
Yeah,
ways like we are like in a way, like especially people who seek to have influence, like using these brands to build our influence in a way
yeah,
too,
using that
right?
shit to pipe yourself up. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. It's vice versa. The whole world is about using. It's crazy. So it's just like, bro, whatever. Like I'm gonna use your shit to get to where I want to be. And yeah, too much identification. I feel like you said, you shouldn't identify with like a whole
It's
brand.
like
Or like I don't know, just
it's also like there's like culture behind all these brands though, which is kind of crazy, bro. Like it's like cult like niggas who fuck with Apple or yo son, like this shit full blown cult, bro. Like niggas who got Steam Decks, bro. I'd be like, this shit ain't even like a device. Like this shit is really a fucking lifestyle. Like you walking around with this Steam Deck, like niggas are like, yo, what is that? Like, what? You're playing games on this shit? What the fuck?
yeah,
Nah, this shit low key a cult too, bro. I'll be on the Reddit sometimes. I'm just like, look at what all these niggas are saying, bro. It's like a
yo,
whole fucking community of
niggas have
niggas who don't play games on real PCs
yeah, niggas be having calls over everything.
for everything, bro. It's a cult, but it's like it's not a cult. It's a community, right?
Yeah,
Because like I feel like cult is just like a cult is just like when shit turns bad. You feel me?
I want a cult. I'm gonna make people join.
Nah, bro. It's you gotta call it a community, my nigga.
Cult.
That's funny
Like
because
about
my ex,
forbidden,
you
bro.
know, what's funny
Like
is like
crazy
my ex
fucking
actually,
cult.
no, son, I gotta say, like my ex actually accused me of like having a cult, and I'm like, it's not a cult, bro. Like I'm like, I'm like, this is a community. Like they fuck with the music. Like this shit is jokes.
Yeah, nah, it is a community though. People that think just like you and are just like you. That's why my brand telling you, like, I'm putting so much emphasis on being myself, everything that's natural to me. So niggas that fuck with me are just like me. That's all I'm gonna attract, and that's all I've been attracting. Even on, especially on TikTok, it be mad niggas that think just like me. Even niggas that kind of look like me. I'd be like, whoa, what the fuck? Like we kind of dress alike, or like, no, I'm just dead ass. Like it'd be crazy. It's like, wow, I'm really like attracted to
That's
the same
hilarious.
vibe, listen to the
That
same
nah, that's
music.
dead ass funny, bro. Yo, it
Yeah.
kind of reminds me of this conversation I have with Blaze. I'm like, yeah, sometimes I'll be like on YouTube looking for tutorials. I'm like, that nigga looks like Blaze.
Yo, I'm dead.
And Blaze is like, he's like, yeah, I think I like fit some type of like music making. Like he was saying
Archetype.
that shit. He's like, I think I feel like some type of music making
Archetype.
stereotype, like a
Yeah.
dude with long hair and a beard, like who makes. And he was like, one time I was even, nah, I'm not even making this shit up. He was like, one time I was at what was he at? Trading card game tournament because he plays like the One Piece card game. So he was like, and I saw a dude just like who he kind of looked like me. You feel me? And I asked him if he made music. I was
That'd be
just
straight
like,
up.
I was dying, bro. Like he brought that up, and I was like, I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna hold you. Sometimes I'll be watching YouTube videos, and I'm like, yo, this guy kind of looks like Blaze.
Yeah. Nah, facts. I've
So
had like my sister recently, she seen something on Instagram. She was like, yo, this nigga, and this what I be saying, brother. Nigga did kind of look like me. So I was like, yo, even his whole aesthetic, the way he posed in the picture, like low key, I'm like, damn, did I, bro, it
that's
was crazy.
crazy.
And she was like,
Nah,
bro,
son,
like, you need to like take
y'all
your
be like,
music shit and take it to the next level, because it's niggas out here that I feel like you just blow them out of the water talent
it's
wise.
like a template though.
It is, but it's like, but that's why I need to. That's what my sister was telling me. She was like, you know, you're hard, bro.
You gotta
You,
customize the template, bro.
yeah, but
You gotta
you know what
customize
she
the
was
template.
saying is like you gotta show who's the original, bro. Which is, yeah, like
Absolutely.
you gotta customize the template. You got
It
that's
kind
why.
of it kind of reminds me because you used to say like these niggas is clones a lot. I feel
Yeah,
like
I used
back in
to say that a lot,
the day.
bro. Cause niggas, bro, you could have one thing. I've always had like a different aspect to me just in life. I feel like you too. I feel like everybody does, but I feel like like the shit that I had to bring to the table that was different is like certain niggas act like they did that. It's like, no, bro, he didn't do that. Like, I don't know, bro. I just
Nah,
want to
this
put
shit
out good
got too.
leading, bro.
This shit got too.
Huh?
I said this shit got kind of like wild for real, because it do be that way. Like niggas be like whole templates.
Nah, niggas do be archetypes, but that's why you gotta show who's the OG by being better than all of them.
Facts,
You have to step on the competition and
facts,
be
and we gonna end it on that.
facts.
Peace.